Hi. So I want to make this stream talk about one thing is that the recall, the Windows 11 freaking recall, right? Microsoft have said it will switch off by default, which is it by default it turned off, not turned on anymore. So this drama is basically done, right? Because Microsoft clearly did very poor PR on this issue, and not only is opt off, and you need to use Windows Hello, which is the ping, right? The ping code within Microsoft account to do that. So it's not an issue anymore. But clearly, Microsoft is doing a crappy job on marketing. Also, here's another thing, which is about I just watched this video. They say AI doesn't seem to be popular, especially Microsoft Copilot. This is just a very bad video. The reason is that we see Bing AI and Microsoft Copilot in this graph. I just searched the paper here. Go and search the paper. What does it actually says, right? Because he actually shows a link here to say Windows users. Well, because this survey is just done really poorly. Okay, this survey is done poorly. So this research is done 2 months ago. Okay, 2 months ago. So let's just see the graph here. So we have this graph. We have ChatGPT, Gemini, Snapchat, Copilot. First, I haven't even heard of Snapchat or Meta AI, whatever, right? Because never heard of. I don't use any. The only Meta product I use is MetaQuest. But if Meta AI is doing so well, why people? I never heard anyone using it. But let's stop talking about that. The major funny part is that they have this Copilot and Bing AI thing, which is quite weird, right? Bing AI wasn't even a thing anymore. Bing AI is just Copilot. So what I guess is that when he said Copilot, it's probably mean the services besides the Copilots, this Copilot, copilot.microsoft.com. That's what I'm guessing, because this one was previously called Bing AI, but now Microsoft just call them Copilot. So if you look at this graph, if we compare to Bing AI compared to Gemini, it's actually not doing worse, right? So he's saying the Copilot is doing worse. That's just it's a misunderstanding of the data. So it's actually doing quite well if we could add them together. But that's not the point. Let's just go, because I truly agree. This research is just bullshit. Okay, this is a bullshit research. So the reason I say that is that we go Google Play Store, okay, which is the Google apps. We just go there and check Gemini versus Copilot. But maybe we'll try Apple Store. I don't know whether we can try Apple Store here. So let's just try Gemini. So Gemini had 5 million more downloads. Okay, 5 million more downloads. So if we go Copilot, which is can make a comparison here. So we have Gemini and we have Copilot. So Copilot has twice much as downloads as it was on Android. Okay, it has twice much as was on Android. Right. So Gemini had Microsoft Copilot has twice much as downloads as Gemini, and it has more reviewers. Right. It has more reviewers than Google Gemini. Which is proves you that the data isn't correct, right? Because that's on Google's platform. It's not even on Windows. It's on Android. Android is a platform that Google is busily pushing the Gemini, if you right. So if Gemini is doing so well, why would that be that way? We also have Bing Chat. Well, we have Bing Chat. we have Bing Chat. Okay, Bing Chat. So Bing Chat has 50 million downloads. Of course, I'm not saying we also have Microsoft Edge. Edge is another one people download which use Copilot. So they have 3 sources for downloading Copilot compared to Gemini just 1. How do you tell me that Gemini is doing better? So this data is clearly flawed. It's probably some I don't even know how the data is collected because they are not clearly not researching on people like me. They probably just do that with that. But even their data is correct, we know that Google is doing very poorly. Google was a lead in the AI here, right? But actually, they're doing pretty damn poor compared to ChatGPT. So, and plus all the things. So Microsoft and OpenAI, they basically dominate the market right now. So based on actually quite that's quite opposite to what the data is showing here. So let's just say what ChatGPT has. I think ChatGPT probably has a lot more dollars, right? ChatGPT. So have 50 million. Okay, 50 million downloads. So I would guess if that data is correct, I would assume that Copilot has 15 million downloads, something like that, right? Okay, we can assume that way. So that is 2 to 3 times more than Gemini on Android. I'm talking Android. And ChatGPT has 10 times more user base than Google Gemini, right? That's on Android. I'm not even talking about Windows. Okay, I'm not even talking about Windows. What about that bot? So this data is false. Okay, this is a false data. They're researching to the wrong person. Probably it's just wrong, right? Completely the data is flawed because you just look at the downloads, right? We're just using Google's data. It's not even somewhere else, right? We're not even asking Windows right away. What is it? What is it called? Meta, Llama, right? Meta AI, right? Is it called Meta AI? Maybe a lot of people are using it. So it only has 500K downloads. So very few people are using this app and they gave very low score. So see, the data is just flawed. The data is flawed and nobody is actually doing that shit, right? Because they said Meta AI has more user base than Bing AI and even Gemini. But here we have the opposite, right? Is that Meta AI? Meta AI, not Meta AI. Oh, sorry about that. I think it's Meta AI. Sorry, this is not the right. Let me just try Llama or something. You don't even have an app? I don't know. Maybe people are using Facebook or using Meta AI. I don't quite know. Meta AI. It's called Meta AI. Meta AI. I don't know. Maybe this one. I don't quite know. Okay, so I'm not going to comment that. But in general, this data is wrong because on Android, that's on Google's App Store, right? It's not even on other platform. Maybe you can try the Google Apple App Store. Can we just check Apple App Store? Let's just try Copilot. Maybe you can see what's going on Copilot. We search Copilot to see. There's actually a lot of Copilot, right? We have Bing Chat, we have Copilot. So maybe this have a better data. How many downloads? Do they show how many downloads here? Yes. I don't quite know. Sorry about that. I cannot give you the data, but in general, just go to the Android web store, right? You know it's wrong, right? So this data is completely false. Okay, this is completely false data. But what I find is that these people are saying validating info relies too much on Wikipedia is really bad at it. So that's my question. Why do you use search engine? Search engine has much higher problem validating issues, but you still use it. So it's not a problem, right? People are not stupid, right? Because both information can be useful, right? So even the data, even the information is wrong. Like a lot of Western media, they push on the propaganda every day, like Israel's propaganda. But people are still listening to it. It's still nuance in it, right? Even I don't disagree, I completely disagree with them, but there are still nuance in it because it tells you some truth in it. So the argument is just saying, oh, it just everyday information must be correct. Then you shouldn't use the internet. There's no truth on the internet, right? So it's completely flawed, right? It's completely flawed. You can't even prove that humans, this common is more reliable than Copilot. So that's about this streaming. Thank you for